Hey now, Superfly is 187 coming at you today with some Xbox One Call of Duty Ghost gameplay. I think this is a little bit of free-for-all action. Um, yeah, I own Ghosts on multiple platforms. I actually own 3 different copies on 360, on PS4, and Xbox One. And you know what? It's the exact same game on every console. It's really a silly purchase, but it was only $10, so I figured, what the hell, it's not really that much. Plus, I do enjoy hardcore search and rescue. But anyway, yeah, I wanted to put this up because you could just see the difference. I mean, you can't see the difference between PS4 and Xbox One anyway with this game in particular. But I'm having some issues with Xbox One. I wanted to make a comparison video, but it was probably a lot of work and I didn't want to really get to it, but basically I have been comparing the two because, again, I do have the same game and I've been going back and forth and testing it out. The one difference I do notice with Call of Duty Ghosts anyway is that the load times are faster in between rounds and when you first join a lobby on the PS4, but the Xbox seems to have more quality, more North American people, and a lot more social, so I'll say that, I guess. Basically, getting into some issues with the Xbox One, the whole fact that the PS4, I thought it was great. You hit the share button, bam, you could save 15 minutes of the last gameplay instantly. Well, with Xbox One, you can only do 5, which sometimes seems to turn out even less than that. I'm not really sure why, and it seems really clunky when you have to select it. Now, I know this isn't really fair because they're coming out with a new interface shortly on this holiday, so at the end of the year, they're going to be changing it up completely. And their goal is to get it faster, but this is for as it is right now, July 2015. So it's very annoying with that, though it can only save 5 minutes at a time, and the PS4 could do 15. And I bought a terabyte of Xbox One hard drive, and I thought, okay, I can use this to record a bunch of stuff, but like 5 minutes at a time is kind of cheesy because most things you want to tape are at least 10 minutes, and I felt the Sony 15-minute really gave you a nice open time frame. I'd like to see Xbox One open that up. Don't know if they will, but it would be nice. Another issue, I bought 4 games with my Xbox One. It took almost a week to install and download updates for all 4 games, which is absolutely ridiculous. The whole download and install, if I bought 4 games for the PS4, like the exact same games, it would have taken maybe a few hours, and that's being generous. Probably an hour and a half at the most. I've had that for a lot longer, so it seems like the install and download for the Xbox are dramatically slower than the PS4, and that is a big issue. When you're waiting and you just put in the disc and you got to sit there for so long, and it says ready to. Oh yeah, Xbox will say ready to play. This game's 26% done or installing, but it's ready to play now. So you go and play it, but you can't do anything. All you can do is look around the menus. It's like, what the fuck good is this? It's not nice. Focus more on faster download install times. A bonus that I came through, well, not a bonus, but one thing I liked about being on Xbox is that you can do the avoid players, you can file complaints on them and stuff if you think they're cheating, and as well as I do, there's a lot of fucking cheaters in Call of Duty, and I like to make sure that the really bad ones, they're known about. And on PS4, they do not give you anything. You can only file complaints on people for like harassed bad language or impersonating a Sony representative or impersonating someone else. Really stupid reasons. Like, dude, the number one reason people complain is because people are cheating. Like, be it lagging or boosting or whatever, right? PS4 doesn't give you that option. The Xbox One, beautiful, lets you do all that stuff, and you can block the person too. So I really missed that when I went to the PS4, so it's nice to have that back. Boosh! Another little transition there. I love the Xbox Upload Studio is horrible. it's absolutely horrible. But they have some beautiful clips and cutscenes compared to Share Factory. I like the ones on Share Factory. I mentioned before, I talked to Stuart Platt of the Share Factory app. He's one of the designers, and I've suggested things like, dude, you need to allow us to put, this theme on any game we want, and then put another theme on top of these. Like, no, if you pick one theme, it has to be that. But with Xbox, they let you I could throw on like Minecraft cutscenes for this video, and it wouldn't matter. But I don't have to stick with it. I can have one Minecraft, one Call of Duty cutscene. So that's what I really like about this Upload Studio. It does things that the PS4 doesn't. It's a little bit more artistic in its overall value. So that is a plus side. But the upload times and the conversion times, Xbox, it seems actually fast. It renders the video like right away. It's really quick. But what it does is it uploads to Upload Studio and OneDrive. I like to put it on OneDrive so I can put it on my YouTube. But it seems like it's all of a sudden it's got to upload to two places, and it just takes forever. I'm not saying the PS4 is that much better in that area, but it's all up to your internet connection, right? But it just seems with my internet, PS4 is a lot faster when it comes to uploads and stuff. Okay, anyway, I mentioned that if you're English and you live in North America, like a lot of us gamers do, the Xbox One might be the more preferred method of playing. I know everyone's already, bought shit, but there's a lot of people that haven't. And when I got in the PS4, I thought, oh, this is awesome. I'm right on the top of technology here, and all I get is like Latino speaking people or whatever, like people that don't even speak English, French people, like just all these weird languages that I don't speak. And I mean, I gotta go around and mute people. I come to Xbox, it's not even close to the international foreign people on Xbox. It's a very, very small percentage. I have run into some, but again, it's so small compared to PS4, because PS4 is so international. And I mean, that's a good thing and that's a bad thing at the same time, right? If you don't speak fucking German, you're not gonna want to play with a bunch of German guys who are all talking German. Like, you're not even gonna be able to understand them. Okay. When I first started the Xbox One, I noticed that this is a 1 terabyte, which to me I thought would be like, what, 100 gigabytes? I mean, not 100, 1,000 gigabytes. But for some reason, it seems like I started like 750 gigabytes with this terabyte. And I know there's going to be some system stuff, some installation stuff, but someone told me that, or I read somewhere that the Kinect actually reserves like 10% of your hard drive, which doesn't really make sense. If it's a terabyte, that's probably different. It probably was said about the 500 gigabyte hard drive, but to be down 250 gigabytes, that's I don't know what's up with that. I cannot allocate that space anywhere. The Xbox menu system is very, very clunky. It seems like it's scattered, and coming from PS4 is very quick and easy to the point. Not to say I love the Xbox's customizations. You could put achievements for backgrounds on your wallpaper, but with the Windows 8 feel to it, it feels kind of like there's just too much to look at. You know what I mean? Like the Xbox 360 felt a lot more natural, where you have the one picture, big picture in the middle, and the 4 on the sides. I don't know how the PS3 was, but the PS4 doesn't like really hit you with ads right off the bat. You know what I mean? The Xbox One pretty much has commercials right up front. And speaking of another downside for the Xbox, the controller. I don't know if you could buy battery packs, but this one does not come with a battery pack. This controller that came with the console. I know the PS4, it's inside the PS4 itself, the controller, and my batteries are fine. I mean, they've lasted quite a while, almost over a year now. And the Xbox came with 2 AAA batteries, and I'm like, what? Or double A's. Yeah, so funny little trick on the side. I noticed that the the port for the PS or the Xbox One controller seemed really similar to the PS4 controller. So I unplugged it from the PS4 and plugged it in the Xbox because they don't give you a cord either when you get an Xbox One to plug your controller into the console. What the fuck, Xbox? I cry foul, dude. I got one with my headset, but not with my console. Funny. Anyway, yeah, I got the Kama Triton headsets for both Xbox One and PS4. They're probably the best for the money right now that I've been able to find. PS4 is significantly cheaper at around $25 to $30, where the Xbox was $60 right up front. And I don't know if it's because of the little microphone plug-in that you have to use on the controller or what. It's a little bit different from the PS4 one, but the headset is exactly the same. So, but again, it's the best for the lowest amount of money. It's the perfect medium for, someone who's not a hardcore sound whore. You need fucking $400 headset, wireless or whatever. I don't need that shit. Plug it into the controller, it's fine. Backwards compatibility, yeah, everyone knows about that. PS Now, is that what it's called? PS Now is horrible. Streaming games does not sound like a good idea, especially not with my shitty internet, but, the whole fact, I mean, I don't really feel burned because I don't own any PS3 games anyway, and there was some that I was looking forward to playing. I would just rather straight up buy them, but you can't. You can only buy the remastered of God of War 3. That's what I was kind of looking forward to play, which I might still, but I was hoping to maybe, purchase it at a cheaper rate as PS3 quality. I don't care. I just want to play the game, right? But no, you gotta rent it. You don't own it. Blah blah freaking blah. PS4 also, if your membership runs out and you have those free games they give you when you pay, PS4 will lock you out of those games. They'll still be on your hard drive, they'll still be on your dashboard, but PS4 will fucking slap a little lock in the corner and you won't be able to play them and until you activate, more PS Now. So that's another big thing too. I don't know if everyone knows about that, but that kind of pissed me off. And Xbox One Upload Studio, which has a ways to come to catch up to the Share Factory on PS4, which I thought was coming to Xbox One, but again, I asked the guy who does the Share Factory, one of the designers for Share Factory. He had assured me that it was not coming to Xbox One, so I don't know where I heard about that, if I made it up in my head, but that was one of the reasons why. I mean, not one of the reasons why I bought an Xbox One, but I felt better knowing that Share Factory was going to be on there, so I kind of thought about it like that, because I like the way Share Factory moves. I don't know. So anyway, I don't really have a final verdict. I like the Xbox. I got friends on the Xbox, some of which who are still playing 360. Yay! But I'm torn whether I should buy Battlefield or Star Wars Battlefront and for PS4, Xbox One, or do I buy Black Ops 3 for PS4 or Xbox One? I guess it depends where my buddies are going to be, who my zombies buddies, who's going to be my Star Wars buddies. And and honestly, I just started with PS4. It's kind of, I don't know, I don't really have that many tight connections on PS4, but I know it's graphically going to look better. Maybe if I hook up a new TV soon, maybe it'll be worth it. Anyway, that's my time. Thanks for sticking around.